right, so here he is, the ubiquitous Nick Diaz. It's hard to quantify his contribution to mixed martial arts. I will just lead by saying that this man brought a lot of fans into this sport, and when he fights, building's still packed to the max.
Yes, absolutely. Nick Diaz has a fan base that will follow him through anything, and rightfully so. He won the Strikeforce Welterweight Championship, defended it in a ton of crazy fights, knocking out Paul Daly, knocking out Marius Zaromskis, and then coming back to the UFC and getting wins over BJ Penn, fighting George St-Pierre, and then also sharing the octagon with Anderson Silva. So it was only big fights for Nick Diaz because he was such a star and such a draw.
And sometimes people lose sight of just how good he was in his prime. 2008 to 2011, Nick Diaz won 11 consecutive fights. Nick Diaz enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St-Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St-Pierre. GSP George St-Pierre. He is ready to go, so are we, for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nick Diaz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Second meeting between two UFC superstars. They are George St-Pierre and Nick Diaz. And you gotta think GSP is gonna probably follow a similar blueprint to that first meeting back in 2013.
Yes, he needs to. He needs to try and do the same exact thing. Go in there, get Diaz striking, change love and take him on the ground, and use that unbelievable top control to just stop Diaz and not allow him any submission attempts.
Well, St-Pierre's in half guard.
Get them out here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Diaz. Making all these shots count. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. The ground strikes continue to pile up. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St-Pierre.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
90 seconds to go in the round. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Diaz is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Under a minute now to go in round one. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Overhand punch to the head, blocked though by GSP. Oh, nice jab counter for him there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Final seconds of the round. Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it.
Myself. Look here. Is this a boxing match or is this MMA? Man, your boxing is killing them. Just keep...
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he's got his back. Down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good work from the top here by GSP. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control.
Change of the position.
Relentless pressure from the top by GSP. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. In the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, nice hammer fist there by Diaz.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, Diaz is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Nice jab. Shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Diaz gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Right on the button.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, St-Pierre's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fight.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
This work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
He's got to be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. He's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the brother. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt wrapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Diaz's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Diaz.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by GSP. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
St-Pierre's back in side control. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
2 minutes. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack him.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub-attempt here.
Arms in deep.
Transitions to the belly down arm bar.
That is a dangerous way to finish an arm bar. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by St-Pierre. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice transition.
10 seconds to go in the round. Diaz getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his... Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded. Thankfully, the horn came at a good time. You see, gingerly, he gets back to his feet. He'll go back to the stool now for 60 seconds. Now the onus is on his corner to try to keep him in the fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh! Gets back to his feet. Oh, big left hand there.
Oh!
Oh, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, elbow strike landed by Diaz. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Well, St-Pierre's in half guard. 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Oh, right into mount. Gotta be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by St-Pierre. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
The swelling just keeps getting worse, and his opponent just keeps attacking it. That is the right way to approach a fight.
All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch we come.
Down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish. You gotta start going out. Holy smokes.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
Knockout of the night right there. Knockout of the night.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, George Rush St-Pierre.
How about it, folks? George St-Pierre, your winner by knockout. And he did not play the long game here tonight, champ.
A lot of people say George St-Pierre is a decision machine. Not tonight. GSP gets a knockout victory.